and welcome back to my Christmas in July series. This is the second video, so if you missed the first one, I'll have it linked below for you. So today is going to be a fun, simple project, and I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. So in the last video, I showed you how I used these box cards that we all get and then don't end up using. So they're just these cardstock little note cards, and I never end up using them. So I wanted to find another use for them. And so in the last video, if you missed it, we made these cute albums, and they're so easy, and each of the pages has a pocket. So what I did is I cut the card and I sliced off 3 inches, and it made like a 4x3 card, and we just made them into cute little journaling flip out cards. So I just added a sticker to this one, and so the offcuts ended up being 2.5 inches. And I said to save the offcuts because we're going to be doing something in the next video. So it's going to be such a simple little project, and you can take all of these boxes of cards that you have. If you're anything like me, you collect them and never use them. So these are the offcuts of some of the pages that we used in that last video. These end up being 2.5 inches wide. So we're gonna just cut these down and make the cutest little magnetic bookmarks. So let me show you what we're gonna be making. So I packaged these up super cute so you can like give them as gifts or sell them at your craft fair. But they're so easy to make, and I have these clear bags. I couldn't find the exact right size, so I had to like wrap it around a little bit, but I will link below the size that you'll need to make these, and they're just a quick little fun gift. So these are the magnetic bookmarks, so let me show you. So I made them double-sided, and I covered the inside, and there's really strong magnets in there, and I'm going to show you exactly the magnets that I'm using. I got them on Amazon. They're super easy to order and inexpensive. So again, they're so easy, and they're just these little magnetic bookmarks. So let me show you how it would work in a book page. So here's a book, and I'm sure you know how these work, but you just open it up and go to the page that you're on and just stick it in there, and it's the perfect little magnetic bookmark. So I thought those were super cute with the Christmas theme, and then I just cut out this 4x6 piece of scrapbook paper, and I just add them on there. So here's this one, and I just did the reverse one here, and then of course I did these two. So these are super easy to make. Here's the inside of that one, and then the pink design. And these are from that Sugarplum Wishes collection, but you can order these anywhere, just the letters, and I use them to spell out bookmarks. So it's super handmade and cute. You could even make these for your craft fair. And again, these are not the right size bags, but I'll link the ones that you'll need below. And then I'll leave my coupon code for clearbags.com also. So I'm just gonna package these back up, and we're gonna make some together. It's so easy. Let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is just cut these down. So they measure, the cards measured 4 1/4, but we're just gonna cut these down to 3 1/2. So I'm gonna cut the open side off at 3 1/2. So now we have a 2.5 by 3 1/2 piece, and then we're just gonna cut these in half long ways at 1 1/4. So that gives us 2 of our little bookmark flippy things. So we're just going to do that to the rest of them. Again, put it in at 3 1/2. And then cut it in half at 1 1/4. And this card happened to be double-sided, so we have options. And then I'm going to do the same for these two. Okay, so now that we have all our strips, I'm just gonna match up the ones that I wanna make. So I think I'll do these two, so it's gonna be like that. And then the gingerbread and the plaid together. So this is gonna be the outside of the bookmark, and then this will be the inside. But first we need to get our magnets and put those on. These are the magnets I'm using, and I will link them below for you. I got them on Amazon, and they work so good. And they weren't that expensive. So when you take them out, this is what they look like. Here's one side of the magnet, and then it's already ready to go with the other side. So all you gotta do is slide the first two off, and they're gonna be magnetized together like this. So before I put the magnet on, I want to line up my two pieces that I'm gonna be using for this one. And I'm just gonna round the corners. It gives it a nice finished look, and it looks like a real bookmark this way. Okay, so we've got our two pieces with the rounded corners. So we're gonna open this one up because this is gonna be the outside of our bookmark. And here's the inside. So with these magnets, there's adhesive. It's enough to keep it in place. Take the adhesive off the first magnet, and I'm just gonna eyeball the middle about a little under 1/2 inch from the bottom. And I'm gonna remove the adhesive on the other magnet. And then I'm just gonna close this. So close it and kind of press it down so the adhesive gets on the other side of the paper. What you're gonna do is just kind of slightly open it and separate the two magnets with your finger. It was super easy, and that little bit of adhesive is holding these down. So once you have that open, just leave it and put it aside, and then you're gonna take your inside piece that's gonna line this, just like that. So not only is it gonna line the inside, but it's gonna hold those magnets in place. And trust me, they are strong enough to go through another layer of paper. They are such strong magnets. I'm just gonna take this piece, and I'm gonna fill the whole white side with adhesive, and I'm just going to use my Scotch tape runner. And you want to make sure you get every single spot on this and fill it with adhesive. Be very generous. So I'm even going to take and go along the edge there and there, and I'm going to fill in right where that fold is. And then just take this and you're gonna cover the bookmark. So what I like to do is line up these rounded corners and then the edge. So just try to line that up. It's never gonna be absolutely perfect, but it's really close. So once you have that all on there, take your bone folder and really crease it down. Make sure to crease right around where the magnet is without moving the magnet, just so it's really adhered down and it goes nowhere. So now the magnets are in place under that adhesive. So once you have that really glued on there, you're just gonna close it like this, and the magnets will find each other, and then really take that crease and press it down with your bone folder, because that's 2 layers of paper. And again, the magnet's so strong, has no problems closing up. Okay, so there's our first bookmark. It's super cute. And here's the inside, and then it just snaps closed. Oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Okay, so I made the last 2. So here's this one. And this one. Okay, so by the way, the adhesive on those magnets is super strong. Like, I messed up and had to peel it off for a second. Oh my gosh, the adhesive is really strong. So these are really good magnets. And again, I will link them below. They're just from Amazon. So now we're gonna go ahead and package this thing all cute and take it to the next level. So I just took some of the pattern paper and cut it down to 4 by 6. And I'm just gonna line these up on here. So just take them and kind of put them in the order you want, and they snap right on there. And then I just like to slide them and make sure they're nice and even. And you can cut your paper bigger if your letters that you're using are bigger, or if you don't even want to spell out bookmarks, you don't have to. But I left a little space down here so I could spell out bookmarks. And I think I'll use the cute colorful stickers this time. So again, these are just from the paper collection. So I'm gonna start here. And it's meant to be very homemade, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be crooked. It's just a cute little handmade gift.
I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la la la.
So cute. It just spells bookmarks, and it's with the Christmas prints. So here's our cute little bookmark set. Here's the back. And then we're just gonna package this up like a gift, or if you're gonna sell these at your craft fair. So again, I don't have the right size bag, so I'm not gonna show you the ones I'm using, but I'll link the exact ones that you need below. So because these are so big, I'm gonna slide this in the wrong way because it has to wrap around. It just looks so nice packaged up in the clear bag. So here's how it'll look. Isn't that so pretty? Just cut this down, and I'm just gonna use Scotch tape to tape the back. So I just have this clear Scotch tape, and I'm just gonna make it work with the size I have. But again, I have the right size somewhere in my stash. I just have to find it, and I'll link the correct one below with a 10% discount for you. Oh my goodness, see how cute that is? I love how it turned out. So here's the one we did together, and here's the one I already made, and they're super cute. Such cute gifts. Let me give you a close-up. Isn't this just such a cute gift idea? You could gift it with like a blind date with a book, or just if you want to give a Christmas book to somebody as a gift for Christmas. There's the back. And then here's our other set. I love this so much, and it was so easy. So remember to look at those box cards in a different way, find some new ideas to use them for. I love how these turned out. They're so handmade, and we packaged them so cute. So I hope that you'll give it a try and give some to a book lover in your life, or make some for yourself. And the possibilities are truly endless. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're enjoying my Christmas in July series, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!